Welcome back to Dying Light. As you can see, we're in a very different position from where we were last time, and that's because an awful lot has happened. Unfortunately, the recordings didn't go to plan, so, well, to explain what happens, here's me. So, first of all, we come here to meet Jade. She says there's something dodgy kind of going on down here over at this school. And makes us be like, yeah, come with us, follow me, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, what have they got? Is it Anta's in? She's like, if it is, we want it. But she doesn't actually know. So she's like, keep quiet, people are coming. General nonsense like that. She pushes up, we push up. It's all pretty fairly simple stuff, She's mitting about whatever. We're kind of, these people are knobheads. We don't really want to deal with them. Great, they're killing people. These guys are running away. Oh, no escape. No escape. And then she runs off, and it becomes our job to save her, basically. This is just us getting to the school, pretty straightforward, really. Now, getting inside is the point where things are a little bit messy, I guess, because this is at 7 times speed. I don't know if you can quite tell that. You should be able to. But this is still one of the longer sections of unbroken footage that is in this little gathering. And honestly, it's mostly because I spent the entire time being a bit of a glue goblin. And I think Mash did most of the murdering things, so this going to be probably much more interesting to watch. But as you can, we're clearly yammering away, having a pretty good old time. But yeah, this is sort of how it goes. We just sort of kill and loot and kill and loot and kill and loot and kill and loot, kill and loot and kill and loot. And as I said before, Matt does most excellent fighting almost all of the looting victims. As previously stated, Wood Goblin, this man. I identify as a Bedouin. If it is loot, it is stolen. I don't care if it's in your house. It is loot, therefore stolen. So yeah, I think next up, this is where we run. The next bit here is just where we start to, where we actually got finally meet up with Jade. So yeah, I enjoyed that. So this is where we meet up with Jade. She's getting into some of these boxes to try and find out what's in there. Gets us to do it. We're like, bosh, bosh. She's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Just generally gives a shit. Realises this is a bunch of big old boom booms. And essentially, deal is she's going to leave. We're going to fight. But this is the next bit that's actually important story-wise, so I'll let her tell you that bit.
Am I allowed to use my bow and arrow?
Promise me you won't let Rahim near that hut.
What? Yeah, of course, I promise. Just go!
So as you heard, we made a promise there. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the arse later. I'm sure that couldn't possibly. This is just us basically getting out of the school right here. So we get out, deal with getting through the doors and stuff. But we get thrown into this cutscene, and I think that Mash probably puts it the best when he says it like this.
So that's out there now.
And I think that puts it pretty succinctly, really. But now our job should really be to get back to the tower as fast as possible. But when it's me and Mash playing the game, I think you can all know what that means. Is we spent ungodly amounts of time looting things we had no need to be looting. But looting here, looting there, looting everywhere we go. That's what we do. Like little loot goblins. Oh yeah, but look at this, check this out. I mean, yeah, sped up and all, but this is a master lock, or very hard at least. I don't think it was a master difficulty actually. I think that might be a Skyrim thing. But still, look at it. And then we do another one in a minute here, I'm pretty sure. Where again, I think it was not particularly impressive, but you know, if you like that kind of thing, you like that kind of thing. Now, here-ish, you know, after we grab the wallet out of the car, we're just heading back to the tower now, really. Obviously, a little bit of zombie murdering on the way, because who's going to say no? But, yeah, now, just back to the tower so we can, you know, hand bits in, talk to a couple of people, hand whatever we need in, wait for Mash here, you know, Mash gets up, we speak to the quartermaster, do all that jazz, and hit the elevator. And then once we're up here, we just sort of, we just got to head up to meet Raheem and chat to him about the explosives, because he's the one that wanted them. So, you know, we've got to tell him no, because obviously we promised his sister we wouldn't let him. So, it's just us going to find him.
What's wrong here?
Crane, Saeed told me about the explosives you guys found. How perfect is that? Jay gave them to him. Saeed used to be on a bomb squad, so he knows about that stuff.
Yeah, kid, that was a lucky find. Would've been better to turn up some answers in, though.
My buddy Omar's making sure Saeed's putting good timers on those things. We have to be able to get our asses out of there before they blow.
Whoa, we? There's no we in this. I mean, yeah, that nest needs to go, and now it's possible, but if it gets done, I'm doing it on my own.
What? It's my plan.
And I will execute it perfectly, I promise.
But... ah, shit. There's no use arguing with you, is there? Fine. I'll contact you as soon as Saeed's finished with the charges.
Raheem, do we have a deal?
I guess.
Do we have a deal?
Yes. We have a deal.
Okay, one more thing. I keep seeing this bizarre kind of infected. Is Dr. Zera out of his trailer? I'd like to talk to him about it.
Nah, he's down in sick bay visiting Dr. Lena.
Thanks, kid. I'll see you soon.
Great, so he says he'll leave it, so now we just need to meet the doctor downstairs. Awesome, right? Right?
Hey, Doc, you got a minute?
Oh, it's, Kane. Yes. How can I help you?
Hey, Crane. Remember when I told you about that weird infected I saw? You know, the one who took one look at me and hauled ass away? Well, I just saw another one, and it did the same thing.
I believe I have heard your colleagues talk about those creatures. Bolters, they call them. Apparently, they favor certain areas of town over others, but only appear at night. I don't suppose you could catch one and bring me a sample of its flesh. You see, a thought occurred to me. A long shot, I realize. But if these creatures favor areas where I left my experimental bait, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Please do obtain a sample, but it has to be fresh. So you have to get it back to me quickly.
Okay, and where exactly do I find these things?
I'm told that quartermaster chap has been keeping track of them.
So once we're done talking to the good doctor, we head pick up a couple of quests, sell some bits at the shop, you know, general little bits of necessary junk. Just crack on, speak to this other dude, just getting some quests, not particularly important. Might look into this more when we actually come to doing the quests, but for now, not the most important thing. And then we're just hopping in the elevator and heading up. Then we're just picking up even more bounties this time, speaking to more people for more quests, and then we're off over to the quartermaster to pick up the quest that we want.
What can I do for you?
Doc Zera says you know where I should look for these bolters. Super fast infected, covered in big green blisters.
Oh, yeah. I can point you in the right direction. Here, and here. Though you ask me, if trouble don't come looking for you, no reason to go looking for trouble.
Words to live by, thanks.
So we would go and get the bolters, but it turns out that Mash has already killed one, and therefore we've got the stuff already, so we can just take it straight to the good doctor. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Crane, come in. Did you get the samples I asked for? Excellent. I was just telling Dr. Camden about...
Mr. Crane, glad to have you working with us.
This is where we do a voiceover.
Interesting stuff that
Flashback.
passes for blood in this creature. Photosensitive. Quite
Ventured
deadly
into
if
the
used
dangerous
on a
night
weapon-type wager.
of the apocalypse.
But I digress. My last bit of reagent here, and a reserve vial of... oh my word. This tissue, it's testing positive for the recombined virus. Camden, do you know what this means?
The meat experiment worked.
When I dose the meat samples with the altered strain, it's had an effect. This could explain all the different mutations. But I can't. Camden could. He has the equipment, but we have no way to get the research to him.
You can talk to him on the radio. Why not share the info that way?
There's too much data, Crane. It will take years. We'd all be dead and gone before we finish.
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
What if I delivered this stuff to you, Dr. Camden? By hand. The data and the tissue samples both.
Crane, getting from there to here would be insanely dangerous.
Yeah, but it could mean a cure, right?
You don't know how much this means, dear boy. To me, to all of us. I'll contact you when everything's ready. You must go now.
If I joined you, it might be because I have it in my inventory, so it just bugged maybe.
Omar and I went to blow up that nest.
But we'll just
Wait, you
talk
what?
as if we've done a massive...
Fucking hell, Raheem, that was my job!
What?
Oh, right. Because you're more qualified to handle explosives than I am. You're just a goddamn tourist.
Yeah.
But listen,
No
we
way.
messed up. Messed up bad.
Alright, what happened? Where are you?
We're on the overpass, and it's all going to shit.
Listen, head to the train yard. Find a place to hide. I'm on my way.
Omar, behind you! Behind you!
Raheem!
Oh, no.
Raheem! God damn it.
So as you heard there, Raheem was a little bitch boy, didn't listen to us, and now we're going to have to go and try and save his ass. Because, you know, that's what we do. Plus we promised we wouldn't let him go, and now he's trying to go, so we've got to stop him, otherwise his sister will probably murderize our faces, I assume. But I can't be sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, this is not good.
Oh, this is... Oh no.
Raheem, where the hell are you? Reckon it's me. I found Omar's body on the overpass, but no trace of Raheem.
Find him where he goes.
Told him to hide in the train yard.
Find him, hear me? That little bastard better be alive.
Check the train yard buildings for Raheem, okay, on the bus.
So we just kind of bust a move and do our best to try and get across as much of this place as we can, trying to find where Raheem is hiding. Hopefully he's not dead, because if he's dead, we're dead, and that's not good for our health. So we find him in here, looks.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, the competition starts. He was already dead. Look in my room. See, it's the arrow relationship.
I didn't think I'd make it, so I armed the bombs. They'll blow in less than 5
his
minutes.
legs.
Oh shit, kid, you're bleeding.
Huh? Oh, I cut myself. It's nothing. Fuck, just plant the bombs.
Alright, don't move, you got it? I'll be right back.
Sorry, I just needed a minute to recover after I got absolutely and totally annihilated in that last competition. Luckily, Mash seems to let me win this one, so, you know, at least I got that going for me. Little wins here and there, even if it is just given to us. We take those. We take those. You know, tiny wins.
Okay, first one's...
So if that didn't give it away, we're trying to blow up that nest that I mentioned before. I've just realised I probably haven't actually let you guys know what we're doing. But yeah, it's just us climbing the tower to get to the pillars.
Alright, got it.
So we've set the bombs here, and it's now time to escape before they all go off. Obviously, we're going to sprint through the building as fast as we can, try and find the exit, and then we're heading back towards the train yard place so we can actually, you know, get back and check on Raheem, because he was obviously injured and we want to try and keep him alive for his sister.
Come on, Raheem! It's me, kid! I did it! Oh, God! Raheem! Oh, you should have seen it! Oh, God. The whole damn building came down! Oh, shit! No, Raheem, stop! Raheem, it's me! It's me, kid! It's clean! Oh, Jesus! Raheem, stop! It's a fucking bite wound! You goddamn stupid fucking kid! Oh, God. Jade.
So yeah, obviously things went horribly for us there, but this is just us running back across town. It's a fairly short run to get back to the tower. Not too much happens here, not much to speak about really, just a simple little run through the streets, me and Mash having a bit of banter and being some little loot goblins, as we do.
You're the one who volunteered.
Guilty as charged. Something I can do for you?
I believe I can provide some context. You may find it useful. You may not.
Okay, lay it on me.
I did not witness this firsthand, so take it as hearsay if you want. But it involves his brother Hassan.
I know about Hassan. He died, right? And Rice blames the GRE?
He is right too. Hassan was confined to a wheelchair, and he was the only person in the world Rise cared about. Hassan acted as a tempering influence on his brother. Where Rise wanted to go to war, Hassan convinced him to seek peace. And when the outbreak happened, Rise demanded that the GRE evacuate Hassan first and foremost.
And they didn't.
There was political infighting. Because of the ministry, the GRE dragged their feet, and Hassan died in a zombie attack. The GRE could have removed him from harm's way immediately. They elected not to. And now Rise has lost his moral compass, free to inflict his brand of sadistic lunacy on the populace of Haran.
So Rice's beef with the GRE, you're saying he's justified?
I do not excuse him. He's a vicious gangster. A blight on this city. I merely wanted to help you understand the enemy you will surely face.
Understood. Thanks.
Shock horror, the government's bad. Big reveal. Ooh. Of course they suck. They always suck. It's the government.
Brecken.
How did he die?
I had to kill him. It was too late. He turned. I had no choice, I swear. But he was my friend, too. He was the best one I had here.
I know. He frustrated the shit out of me sometimes. I loved him like he was my own kin. Another dead friend. Another dead brother.
I trusted him. I trusted him with those explosives. God, maybe if I didn't leave him there, he'd still be alive. I don't know. Jade! Wait! Jade, goddammit!
Just give her time. She needs to grieve.
What?
Sarah! Shit! Get down there! We can't let them take him!
here. The professor's here.
No time to run, no time to relax. We've got to go save people again, because that's what all this game does to you, all the time.
Oh my gosh.
There's no one inside. They took Zera and drove away.
Sorry, I really fucked myself up. And look at that.
So that nicely brings us to the end of episode 4, and essentially on to the beginning of episode 5, because we've got a double header here, because this video wouldn't be long enough like this otherwise. So onwards. By onwards, I mean to the next episode, because here we are at the start of episode 6, and we're on our way to go and rescue the good doctor. Dr. Zera, I believe his name is. But yeah, this is mostly us running across town, stopping to pick up bits on the way, because, you know, loot goblins. But yeah, mostly just crossing across town, getting to places, looking for things. Nothing all that interesting, really. It's just a long run for the most part. Because we're getting into these guys' place, Rias's place. We've got to go get into. We spent far too much time running around trying to work out where the goddamn front door is. But you know, keep watching us for long enough, and you'll find out. It's something that generally takes us time. Is working out how doors work. You know. Where your standard D&D adventuring party, doors are the fucking enemy. But yeah, pretty simple. This is just us climbing up and getting in. And then once we're on the inside, we get to have another lovely conversation with the people on the other end of the goddamn phone. Oh, joy.
Train here. We could really use some GRE support right now.
That's too bad, Agent Crane. This is the Ministry of Defense.
What?
The fuck? What the hell's going on? What happened to the GRE?
The global relief efforts position here has been diminished. We are in charge now, and we have declared Haran a Code 1 target zone.
Wait. Just hang on. You can't just carpet bomb this place. There are still hundreds of innocent people in here. Maybe thousands.
Irrelevant. We're doing this to protect billions of lives. Surely you can understand that.
Okay, just listen. There's a scientist in here named Zera, and he's been doing research on a cure, and he's really close. I've seen the research. If you bomb the city...
Acknowledged. The chances of one scientist in a wrecked city coming up with useful results are negligible at best, but you have 48 hours.
So we've got a new Gagler dickheads telling us what to do now. Now, obviously we do a bit of looting here, but I think the most important part of what happens here is that when we get just to the end of this little section here, you know, we do all the stuff, Mash opens the lift for us, and then we intelligently dive on the floor. So then we have to kill ourselves. Simple. So this is just us running back through, trying to get all sorted, get down here without dying, which, you know, managed to do this time, because apparently I can do that, and I'm not a complete idiot sometimes. But yeah, most of this is just us killing people. I think I've cut out even me spending the PowerPoints. I can't remember, I'll be honest. But yeah, so most of this is just us being little loot goblins. We're probably having a bit of a chat here, a little bit of banter, but honestly, this is kind of everything that happens, really, in this little section. We just get shit, move, get shit, move, get shit, move, and it's kind of just how this section goes. The occasional bit of murder, but yeah, for the most part, it's just loot goblining up, loot goblin, loot goblin, loot goblin. I mean, you know, I know who I am. Ah, yes, this is where we load up on guns. Bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. And then this is me doing a little bit of looking around while Mash has just wandered off. I think this is where Mash has just got back. And we're just getting ready to move on to the next section. You know, we've got to move downstairs into this car park, kill some more people. And we're actually getting quite close to where the good doctor is. So we should... Oh, yeah, I forgot there was a lot going down, because we might have even died a couple of times coming through here, because it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough, I'll be honest. We yeah, see, I died there. But yeah, so this is just basically coming back free, finishing up that little area and getting to the point where we save the doctor, which is right about here.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Zera.
Who's that?
Blackstock, it's me.
Crane.
That's Carl
You
Crane.
called. Listen, this is important. I'm not safe anymore, obviously. But my research must not die with me.
You're not gonna die, Doc, but right now we have to get out of here. So please, lower your voice.
Oh, yes, all right. But understand, my research, it must reach Dr. Camden.
Is this my
That's
arrows
why I
in
gave
the,
the packages to
video?
Jade.
That's awesome.
I know you said you would deliver them, but she was there, and time being of the essence.
Doc?
Oh, damn.
So, it takes no more than a false hope of rescue to loosen the good doctor's lips. On the Scorpion down, spare no resource.
With pleasure. And these two? What should we do with them?
You'll never find her. Never. And I'll never talk. You'll get nothing from me.
I'm less concerned with making you talk, doctor, than I am in preventing your escape.
Oh, sadistic fuck, he's an old man.
Give the doctor some first aid.
Oh my gosh.
And take her into the pit.
Well, nay.
I found Sarah, but before I can get him out of there, right?
Yeah, but we've got some nice weapons in it now, so we'll be fine.
Stand him up.
Oh, shit. Doc.
You come to us, like a snake in the grass. Here, in a city of lies. You are the biggest liar of them all.
What are you talking about? Answer me, motherfucker!
Yes, lose control. That is what you Americans are so good at, after all. Divide. Not bad. Where are the corpses? Leave, Crane.
Yes, sir.
So I believe, Foxy, we are now officially in the pit. We are in some deep pit.
Mash is definitely right. It's definitely some deep pit. But we do alright here. We just kind of slowly spatter the zombies to pieces after picking some stuff up off the floor. And, yeah, and really, honestly, it's just a case of slowly kicking them into spikes and stuff. We just sort of do as we do, slowly clear out the zombies. I, can't help myself. Loot Goblin. We all know by now. If you're this far into this video, you know I'm a loot goblin. So, I won that competition. It wasn't really a competition, But this is where it all gets a bit crazy, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, I knew that. Oh, look, presents. It's a present. It's wrapped. Yay.
So clearly we have to deal with this guy now. Luckily, it's not too bad. I think Mash does a lot of the work. I think I might eventually go loud and just start shooting it. But I don't think this goes particularly poorly, at least. This is, fairly run-of-the-mill, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, I started throwing bits at him. And, yeah, that's right, I'm laying on them 4 spikes. I might even bleed out here. This might actually, no, I totally do. And then it's fine, because I come back, and I'm still on top of the thing, and Mash just finishes it off, basically. I might have got a kick there, but, yeah, everything starts going a bit funky, and then we go for the end of this section.
Your skills no longer come as a surprise, Crane. The GRE selects its operatives well.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Lower the platform. Drop the weapon. Chaos, Crane. Chaos is the one true order of things. To pretend otherwise is the sheerest folly. Allow me to demonstrate. Hassan, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Publish the file.
Right away, sir. And there. Easy.
You just doomed thousands of innocent people! That's what you get with your fucking chaos!
You don't know what was on that file, do you, Crane? You only prove my point for me. The GRE plans to weaponize the virus, not cure it. They're only interested in profit, not saving lives. And by following their rules, you have become their trained monkey. Pathetic. All right. Kill him.
Doc,
No.
come on, let's get you out of
We've
here.
done it.
Crane, save these people. They don't deserve all of this.
You, give me that torch.
Crane!
What are you swine waiting for? Shoot him!
I'm sorry, Doc.
So now it's just running away, basically. This is, again, fairly straightforward and simple. Just a lot of us run fairly quietly, not talking too much. Just kind of going weird. And, yeah, it's not too bad, we kind of just snap make it to the end. And basically golden, and then we just have to do a little bit more of an escape through here, stampede, kind of thing. And then we just literally run into the exit now, which is nice and easy. And it's basically done right there. So now we start on a bit of a run. We have a bit of a funny moment as we come out of that door, and then it's just sort of a, oh yeah, got to sort out my points and stuff, and then we'll just start the run onwards to try and get. Oh yeah, then I'll set down near take a job like that. Yeah, you got that thing, mob, a little. Then you start down the final lane, and we just have to start walking away because we've done funny.
It's fired. Yep. Sarah's dead.
Oh, damn. What was happening?
Oh, where am I?
That's a hide you at pier. Half of Rice's men are after you. Whatever you've done, it's really put them on the warpath.
I have to talk to Jade. Sarah, he gave her his research.
She took it to Camden. Well, she tried to. Camden radioed that Rice's thugs had found his lab. So he flooded it with biters and barricaded himself in the middle. Now he's trapped. Then the connection failed. We haven't been able to raise him since.
I'm going after her. How is she getting in? That part of town is sealed off.
There's a group called the Saviors that smuggles people through. They have a den at Nico's bar in the Cauldron near the highway. The contact's name is Chink.
Do you have enough runners to cover airdrops?
The airdrop stopped 36 hours ago. There won't be any more. We're out of time, Crane.
Shit. All right. I don't know if I can fix this, but I'm sure it's all gonna try.
You know, most men in your situation will crawl into a hole and hide. Hats off to you, mate, and good luck.
Was
Hey,
that
Crane,
stuff?
here's your gear. Best regards
Nice.
from Kareem. Kareem, huh? If you see him, thank him for me.
Nice.
And quite
I'm
clearly,
confused.
this is basically where we started the video, because this is where we got to in those 2 episodes. Obviously, we do a little bit of tidying up, housekeeping kind of stuff here, but there's not much to see here. We just fanny about, have a little chat, and record our outros.
I think so.
Rather than forcing you to watch our outros,
I'm just doing my
I'll
weapons
just say
again.
to you,
Um,
now, I'll just say bye.
This way we'll try.